Sometimes I wonder why I procrastinate things and just not upload videos. Like actual gaming videos. Like gaming is literally the whole point of my channel dedicated to gaming. Literally. Like it's in the URL. Movie Maker Gaming. But no. I just I just literally kept logging off for a month straight. And instead hopped onto some horror versions and Dandy's World videos for my phone, all that stuff. Like, dude, what happened? Not to mention the fact that I was trying to record a Murder Mystery 2 video, but here's the thing. When I logged on to Murder Mystery 2, also for anyone wondering, yes, this is a Rick and Morty hoodie that I got for Christmas. It's actually really, really large. You don't know how big this thing is. Look. I don't know if it's supposed to be like some sort of pajamas or something, but yeah. I got this for Christmas and I literally wear it every time I go to sleep. But back to the recording apps. And then I'll talk about what happened over winter break and why I don't know why I actually procrastinate and not just upload gaming videos. Like, what is wrong with me? But still though, when I was actually trying to record a Murder Mystery 2 video literally just a few minutes ago. But when I logged on to Murder Mystery 2, and when I tried to set up the recording app, and when I pressed record, you know how if for any of those who use Mobizen, it gives you like a little pop-up if you want to record your screen, right? And it gives sometimes it records instantly, sometimes it gives you a countdown so you can get yourself ready. Well, when I press record and when I hit yes, please record the screen, the whole thing crashed. And dude, oh my goodness, this is not going to be what happened. The recording only crashes when I play Souls RNG and Slap Battles on my tablet. But somehow it just seeped into Murder Mystery 2. And I'm not sure if it's going to be any of the other games that I like to play. Matter of fact, I could literally just use my phone and not record on this tablet anymore. Like, dude. No, you don't understand what it's like. You do not understand what it's like, bro. Like, oh my goodness, it is so annoying. And after my recording app crashed, I went back to Murder Mystery 2 again, and when I tried to set up my recording and press record, it crashed again. Like, what? Now, I was actually used to this a year ago, and whenever I would record Souls RNG videos, I would press record and it would always crash. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not going to record a Souls RNG episode anymore. Matter of fact, I might just cancel the whole series because the stupid recording app won't work. Literally. So after the recording crashed again, I set up my recording app first because sometimes that would fix things, and then I went back to Murder Mystery 2. And the recording app didn't crash, but Roblox did. The app didn't crash. Only Roblox did. Like, excuse me? When I press record, I thought it would crash my app again, but no. My whole screen went blank and all I could see was my face cam. Like, dude. Oh my goodness. And then I tried doing that again, and I would say believe it or not, but you know what happened next. So it did actually work. I was like, hello there, people. I am here back with another Murder Mystery 2 video. And blah, 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 blah. Got killed by a skeleton guy. And, when I was talking about the things that happened over winter break, during, what's it called? Spectating? The recording app crashed again. Now, I already have a phone with me, and I've actually used it for Danny's World videos, and when I saw the recording on that thing, I was like, Lord have mercy, the recording is so smooth, the graphics are so clear, and the FPS is just good. Like, if this recording app keeps up, I have two things. I'll talk about those two decisions at the end of the video. So when the recording app crashed again and again and again and again for the fourth time, I was like, okay, why not make a actual recording of me instead, explaining about what happened when I tried to record the app, but it crashed over and over and over again. Excuse me, like what? Like, can somebody explain to me what happened? And after the whole thing just like glitched out, I got a pop-up saying that I need to like use Recording Wizard, but when I clicked the thing, wasn't loading. Like, oh my god. I was like, what am I going to do? I don't want to like have my recording app crashed over and over again during me playing other of my favorite games. And dude, now if you have like a really bad device with Mobizen, you would know what it's like. And if you are actually that person, then I feel bad for you. And not in a bad way, dude, no. The whole thing's making me mad over and over and over again, dude. And also, I am in a new place. We will talk about that right now, actually. Dude, for some reason, I am actually getting hot in this hoodie, but when I first tried to record the setup, I was like cold, and I have allergies. And no. I didn't still have allergies. This is like the second time during winter break. Dude, I actually hate allergies so much that it actually irritates me every time I have to like blow my nose after I sneeze. So if I have my hoodie off, it gets like cold in here. But if I have my hoodie on, it's so hot. It's hotter than the Sahara Desert. Like, oh my goodness. My cheeks are actually starting to get red now because I'm so hot. And I've recorded 10 minutes of me complaining about my recording setup. Anyway, let's talk about what happened over winter break. So after that one video that I posted for the Baldi's Basics, which is like over here, over there, that's where I was recording my temporary setup. And also, I have a Lego bear over there that is unfinished. Not sure if that will get finished soon or not. Probably not, but still though. My Christmas break actually came out really good, not going to lie. My brother came back from the Navy, and I'm not sure if I told you this before, but if I haven't, I'll tell you this right now. My brother is in the Navy right now, and I'm not going to say what his name is or anything like that, but yeah. So my allergies were starting around that time. The first time was probably a few days before Christmas Eve. And during that time, when I the first days were bad. The first day I was like coughing and sneezing. I was like achoo 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 achoo. Oh no, I got boogers all over myself. Oh no, I need a tissue. Oh no, it's dripping down my face. Somebody give me a napkin. The second day was even worse. The second day, I actually felt dizzy and lightheaded, like I was going to pass out, and I felt like throwing up too. I wasn't sick or anything like that, but I had like really bad allergies because it was the winter time, and during the winter time, I would always get allergies, and I do like winter time, but I also hate winter time as well. I like winter time because I like positivity, and um God's birthday is also there too. And I like feeling jolly and happiness and that all that. I hate the winter time because I have really bad allergies too, and a slight chance that I could get a really bad cold, which is what I had on my like 10th birthday. On my 10th birthday, I had really bad allergies. The allergies were so bad that my voice, I mean not allergies. Hold on there. Let's rewind it back. Let's rewind back. Not allergies. I had a really bad cold there around that time. That that cold right there was like so bad. My voice was like so hoarse and all that. My voice was like if you heard me around that time, you would definitely think that I turned into a demon or I was possessed or something. I couldn't even talk because every time I talked, my throat would start hurting and all that stuff. But luckily, during my 10th birthday, I got books that I really, really liked, and Big Nate is one of my most favorite series ever. So at least I was entertained, okay? So during Christmas break, I had really bad allergies. I started feeling lightheaded, and I felt like I was going to pass out and stuff. And for Christmas, though, the Christmas is the good side. I got a Icebreakers Ice Cubes, Frozen Berry Blast. Yep. I have this right here. I got a riddles book. This would be great for my brother since he really goes through the riddles. He can even solve one of the most hardest puzzles in the world. Not actually though, not actually. I'm just saying that because he's like so good at riddles and stuff. I got whatever this was. I don't know what this is for. I honestly do not know what that is. And I genuinely don't know what it is. It's like a little Nike's sandal. It's like so tiny. Like, I don't know what it actually is really. And again, I have the Rick and Morty hoodie. And also, look at this. This thing is so big, bro. So big. Like, oh my goodness. It looks like a skirt and a shirt fused together. My brother also got the same thing too. And the Red 40 hoodie, which was a custom shirt made from one of my family members. And I told them the details on Thanksgiving, and I told my family member that that I wanted a shirt that was red, and it had a big 40 on the front, and on the sides there would be the number 40 in word form on each side. And matter of fact, he actually got that right. Do you want to see what it looks like on me now? Because I'm wearing it. Look. Some Red 40 action! Look, dude. I can't pull off the side right now, dude. I want to show you the side, but I don't know how to like take the sleeve off or something. I would have to take the whole thing off, which would mess up my hair. I actually didn't talk about my birthday presents. I mean, I did, but I also got a bunch of Nerds clusters and Skittles and M&Ms and Oreos. And this is the one I got for my birthday. This was the one that I got for Christmas, which is Diary of a Wimpy Kid Diaper Overload, hardcover edition. I have the same thing, but this one is paperback, this one is hardcover. You can tell the differences. This one I got a really long time ago, and it's really messed up. And the sides are all ripped and broken. This one is the new one. I'm not gonna open the book because I don't want to get copyrighted by Jeff Kinney. And this is the hardcover. This is the paperback, and I don't know if you can see this, but there is a tint of blue on the recording. It looks green, but I promise you it's blue. And that's because while I was reading it, I had a ice pop in my hand, and while I was eating it, the ice pop melted a little bit and it dripped onto the pages. And I am surprised that mark is still there to this day. This thing's 4 years old. And I don't know how in the world is that possible. Like, can somebody tell me how is that possible? Well, it's technically 3 years old because I got it in the book fair 2023. And this is the hardcover. I just got this, and yep, I'm not going to show the barcode there because you know. And of course these, I've showed this like a bunch of times. What am I doing? I stubbed my foot. These are the books that I got because I don't want to say like one of my family members like mom or dad or sister or cousin, something like that, but I'll just say family member. A family member was supposed to like get these books for me, but eventually they didn't read the rest of my wish list, which is kind of crazy because I made a whole 2-page wish list on that, and it was on an empty wall, and that I don't know how they couldn't read it. Like, oh my goodness, but eventually I got a free Barnes & Noble gift card, And I got these books that were there. I got this one for free. I got this one for like $8.99 and stuff like that. And of course, this is like my second favorite book. The Sunday before New Year's Eve, my grandma actually came to visit us. And it's not about my grandma visiting us. It's actually like, my other grandma. My other grandma came to visit, last year, which is 2024. And it was a different grandma, this year. And my grandma, our family hasn't seen her in over 20 years. That is insane, bro. 20 years. Imagine not being able to see your family member or friend that you haven't seen for 20 years and he visits you out of nowhere. He or she visits you out of nowhere. Like, that would honestly be like heartwarming and actually like might kind of get you like all tearful and stuff. You know what I mean? New Year's Eve, my New Year's Eve was kind of like good, and we actually get to see 2026. I don't know what I just said there, but again, I'm autistic. I say things. Sometimes I forget things. Sometimes I like really like what I'm doing right now. Like, I have really long pauses. Like, I like, what am I doing with my hands? What does my hands have to do with this? Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. This thing is like burning me. This thing is actually like burning me inside. I had to take the hood off. But I like to keep it on because I like the hair. I like the hair. I like the hair like this. It's not like I'm going to get a heat stroke or anything, but yep. I'm like really hot inside this thing, but I like it though. I like it. Also, I have the 2020, early 2025 hairstyle, and I don't know if, you have to be like OGs to remember this, but if you saw that one video, that one new setup tour, not this room, but the other one. The other one with the mirror closet. The one that was like really really big that you could fit a whole pool table inside. And yep, so big, dude. New Year's was kind of crazy though. Nobody actually noticed that it was almost time for the countdown, and I was the only one who actually was keeping track of the time, so I wouldn't miss New Year's. And once there was like 10 seconds left of the countdown, I was like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The scream was louder than that, by the way, but I don't want to wake somebody up. But my brother didn't seem to care that it was like 2026. And my brother was like, yo, why are you screaming? There's no reason for you to scream. Can you be quiet? I'm trying to watch my TikTok videos and my Instagram reels. And then he went into the garage, and that's when I heard like, oh my god, we missed 2026 countdown. Everybody, grab those cups, grab those grapes. We need to make a toast. The grapes were different, but that's our New Year's tradition. Every year, if the new year starts, we would all grab a cup and put 12 grapes in. And for each minute, we all have to eat a grape. But I never knew that was our tradition because we never did that last year. So I just sat there just eating one grape per hour. And dude, why are you tangled? I'm trying to fix my hair. Like, dude, I know what it's like having long hair, and it's somewhat annoying, but it also looks really good on you. And every time when I wake up in the morning and brush my hair, I would always wet my hair because if I just straight up brushed it, my hair would get stuck, and I would be like, get it out, and then I would just like let go, and the brush would still be there. But eventually I do get it out and stuff like that. Yep. I cut my hair like every season. Seizing? What is a seizing? Every season. That's what I meant. And also, I don't think I ever mentioned that I also stutter as well. Like, oh my goodness. Why does this happen? When I'm like in a conversation with real people, I'm like not stuttering at all, but when I'm like recording a video, I'm like stuttering all over the place. I'm like XQC at this point. So New Year's was kind of great and all and stuff like that. 3 days after the New Year's, my brother went back to the Navy. And I couldn't like go with my parents because I was like woken up in the middle of a dream, and I was like, Mom, why do you have to wake me up like this? Like, can I just like stay here? And I did manage to stay there, but unfortunately, I didn't get to see my brother leave. But I did kiss him goodbye and all that stuff. I did hug him and all that stuff. I wasn't really crying because I only cry when I get triggered by somebody, like bullying and stuff like that. That is a whole nother story, by the way. That is another story which I will talk about in the future. So my brother left, but my grandma came to stay because he was leaving 20 days after my brother left. And also, this whole room right here, I didn't record because I was in the room next to mine. Yes, I have a room next to this one. I already mentioned that, but I'll say it again. Also, I realized that this is the first recording of myself that I have made in 2026. So, my allergies cleared up and I was all good and stuff like that. I was enjoying my moment during winter break. I slept in that room, um, like, I want to say my dad, but I already said it anyway, so. I slept with my dad in that room, and my grandma slept in this one with my mom as well. So, fast forward to 20 days later, my grandma left, and we all said goodbye to her, and we went to the airport, and we actually went to Los Angeles. We also went to Los Angeles when we came to pick up grandma when before New Year's Eve. But don't even get me started on that trip. That we couldn't find any restaurants where, which was strange enough to start off with. What was strange was that when we tried to look for a McDonald's that was like 10 miles away, maybe even more than that. But that McDonald's we went to, I mean, if any like McDonald's owners that are from Los Angeles from that restaurant, I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to get sued for like not coming like you know what I mean, like leaving a bad review on them or something. So I'm just saying this now. If any McDonald's owners from that place, if you want me to like cut this part out, I will. I will edit this out if you want me. If you don't want your place to be ruined, but also that McDonald's was horrible, literally horrible. When we went inside, it all started off as a nice McDonald's restaurant, but I saw the sign near the entrance door, and it actually had rules on them. And of course, I wasn't too intrigued by it, but when I read the rules, I was like, "Excuse me, what?" It said no loud noises in there, which is not strange enough. It said there was a dine-in limit and 30-minute limit. But the last part about the rules was that we weren't allowed to swear in there. Like, excuse me? Why can't we swear in there? I've heard a bunch of people do that in other McDonald's around here. So why can't we swear in this one? Why is the only McDonald's in this place so strict? And that's not even the end of it. The McDonald's employees don't even clean their bathrooms. Of course, I'm not going to get too much into it, but it's bad. The bathrooms were like a garbage dump. Like, the floors were sticky and the toilets were all so messy. Like, oh my goodness, I can't even explain it because it's too disgusting to even explain what it is. So after I saw that abomination in the bathroom, I went out of the bathroom. Of course, I washed my hands because why not? And I told my parents about the situation in the bathroom, and they all said that we should get out right now because this place was weird. And in fact, this was the only McDonald's in Los Angeles. Now, I've been to California before, but I've been to San Francisco many times, and we only go there for my cousin's birthday. We didn't go there last year, and I'm not sure if we're going to go there this year, but I'll have to find out. So, I've been to California before, but not Los Angeles, which is literally the capital. I'm not sure if it's actually the capital, but I think it's like the capital of California, but if I'm wrong, I'll just search it up instead. But if it is, well, that Los Angeles is like really, really popular and stuff like that. But I don't understand how people live in streets that are like so hollow that the houses, there's like a bunch of houses down the street, and the streets are like a hill, so it's like tiring enough to go back up. In fact, if I was born in Los Angeles, I I would instead just, if I had to like walk back down to that really. Okay, my dog is here with me right now. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. Look. Wait, how do I? Stop moving, Ollie. Stop moving. I mean, he's so cute. Look at him. Look at him. Look. He's so cute. He's like honestly so adorable. It's not even funny. Actually, it is funny because he's like so adorable. Honestly, I don't know why I was like so scared when the door opened. I don't know. The when I heard the door open, I was like really startled by that. Okay, so back to the story. So after my grandma left, I got my room back and my stuff back. And we went to the Hoover Dam, and we actually started hiking, but we only made it to like mile 6. And then it started getting dark out, so we headed back as fast as we could. By the time we got there, it was like so dark that you could only see the moon. And then we're on to February, and The only thing that happened was that my sister actually came to visit me for to make the pumpkin pie. But I tried to actually record the pumpkin pie baking, but um I couldn't because my sister said we can only do that next year. But I think we're going to make a key lime pie, and I think I can actually record that moment. And then after the baking, after we were done baking the pumpkin pie. It had a little bumps on it, but it didn't taste quite what I thought tasted like last year. Not last year, a few years ago, because the first time I tried pumpkin pie, it was absolutely delicious. But this year's pumpkin pie, it tasted mid for some reason. I guess when you're older, some taste buds can change. I even have a taste buds list, but I'm not going to show you that. So after that, I got some icebreakers, obviously. I have gummy candy for over there because I'm giving it to someone for Valentine's Day and stuff like that. Yep. And that is the end. That is what happened over the winter break and why I was gone. And I still uploaded videos, but most of them were Dandy's World videos, and they were what's it called, horror versions. If you don't know what a horror version is, I will explain it to you. So it's kind of like a G major one, but it starts off as inverted colors, but the colors are normal, and then over time it's like 0 to 85 hue, and then there's the pitches are 0, minus 4.5, and negative 6. Both mixed together. Why did I say both? All of them mixed together. And then I slow down the audio from 0 to negative 6. Just so it could sound more extras, horror. I hope the recording doesn't actually like say as me saying a bad word, but dude, why am I saying dude? What is going on with me? I mean, it's fine. I'm autistic. That's normal. Being autistic is normal. I don't have severe autism though, but just me being me, I guess. And the horror versions get darker and darker over time. You can actually request them down below in the comments if you want to. But make sure it's not anime except Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! And if I like your idea of a horror version, I will make it. But if I don't like it, you might have to like wait a few months or something, wait a few weeks to months or something. Or I might never make it because I don't like your idea. Not in a bad way, I just didn't want to do it. And that is it. So I just made like a bunch of horror versions and all that stuff. And I am doing fine as well too. And if I so remember how I told you that I had two decisions to make if my recording app Mobizen like didn't stop crashing, it wouldn't stop crashing a lot. And if it doesn't stop crashing, then I have two choices. One, I could either make a new recording setup. I could find a new recording app that doesn't like mess with the ratio of the recording and stuff. Or I could go on my phone